Additionally, with the prescriptions, you can use our prescription creator for other displays. This is, I'll say, the generic or the standard format, shapefile format. So we got SHP, SHX, and DBF files. So 3 main files that everybody's using out there. So if you wanted to make prescriptions on here, load them to your 2020 or Pro 700. Still going to be the same format for what those prescriptions are. You just may have to put them in a different file folder for that display to read them in. So, any questions on the prescription side of things?
Can you go back and change?
Yep. So let's say we want to edit a prescription. So that was a new feature here in the last couple of years. So we have to go back, say, fill out your client farm field again. And then we come down after that boundary loads to choose a layer and then click on that existing prescription. And then you choose which prescription you want to change. So like if we wanted to change that anhydrous one there at the top, we'd click on it, hit next, and then that's going to allow you to go back into those zones and rates that we just established. Like I said earlier, the only thing that we can't do, so like these top 2 zones and the bottom 2 where we did merge those, we can't, say, break those back apart at this point. So you just have to redo the circle or redo your prescription. So.
Can you compare it to Harvest?
Yep. So go leave this one open, Chris. Yeah, go back to your files. And then let's just go from the map side just so it loads. Save you some button clicks anyways. So if we go back to... So like an average yield or existing. So if we go back to that Levitt's quarter, go back to our prescription creator. So that would be, I'll say, our first 2 options, the average yield. So if you've got 5 years worth of data that's good, we click on that choose layer, choose that average yield, and then select your events for that field. So base it off of our yield probably typically, and then click next. And it's going to make you multiple zones for that field. You're going to get different break points that you can use to scale those up or down based off the yield. So if you wanted so many acres within per bushel, kind of as it shows here at the bottom. So your break points at bushels per acre based off of how it yielded for that field. You can change your number of zones if you want to slim that up to 4 instead of 5 or 6. You can change your polygon area, which is your shape size for minimum, to kind of make sure that you've got everything sized right. So a lot to play with. I mean, you can see your wetted radius there, the pivot. If Chris clicks on that, hit that layers button here on the left-hand side. And then that Sergo would be your soil map for that operation. Kind of brings up a web overview of what it is anyways, so.
And from this, you still have the ability to draw those freeform zones. So if you wanted to draw your center pivot on here and just do variable rate on just the center pivot, merge all your dry land together, you can do that as well.
I will say it works best from your computer if you've got a mouse. You can do it on an iPad or a tablet. Just takes a little bit more patience, I'll say, to do it on there. So we got our prescriptions made. Showed you a couple different ways we can get them to the display.